Hello everyone, welcome to Sam Livecast. It's the Monday after Thanksgiving, and my inclination would be Thanksgiving leftovers.
Yes.
We're not doing Thanksgiving leftovers because we've done a lot of that, and if you haven't followed along on the Cooking Guy website, you're missing out on some great things.
So many good recipes.
In fact, yesterday morning, Sunday, 3 days after Thanksgiving, I made a big frittata, and I took the leftover mashed potatoes that we had and this salmon that I'm about to make, mixed them together and made them into little like potato cakes and cooked them on the Evo outside. Served with the frittata. They were amazing, and if Max had decided to be part of the family, he would have had them, but no, he chose to go a different path and was not here. So I was gonna do something different, but the salmon that I made at the absolute last minute for Thanksgiving was such a hit, I thought I'd do it now because it's so damn good and so damn easy. We had a turkey, big ass, there's 22 of us, we had like a 22-pound turkey. And I always like to serve another sort of main protein along with it, but I wanted to do a roast beef, or it's just too heavy, stuff like that. So I did salmon because we have a couple of vegetarians in the group, so something for them and blah, blah, blah. I don't know how they did with the bacon that was in the stuffing. But did Jill eat the stuffing?
She ate some bites. She
ate around the bacon.
Yes,
Right, so
it was that good. She had to.
It was great stuffing. Okay, so we've done slow roasted salmon before. We did like an Asian influence one, and I thought I would do that. But I didn't really want to throw an Asian salmon into the traditional sort of roasted herb turkey, the Thanksgiving. So it was 3:30, 4 o'clock on Thanksgiving afternoon. We were eating about 7 o'clock. That I figured I'd do another slow roasted salmon. But here's what I did. I incorporated green onion, dill, and parsley. And another ingredient. Let me just show you how this comes together because it's really good. My oven is on to 250 degrees. If you remember from the other slow roasted salmon, 250 degrees for about a half an hour gives you a really moist, super delicious, super tender salmon. Not dry, not ruined. Okay, so we'll start with some green onion. We don't need all of this. We only have a little piece of salmon here, so I'll use like this much. Tops, a little bit of the tops, a little bit of the bottoms. And then we'll just chop these guys up just a little bit more. I like the smaller pieces. I don't like giant chunks. If I can help it. A couple are okay, but that's perfect. Okay. So green onion. Some parsley, and I'm using curly parsley, the often forgotten parsley. It's like the weird cousin parsley that nobody likes. I do like it. It definitely has its place. Look, Italian parsley seems to be the one that gets all the attention. Then I say, don't ignore the curly parsley. And for this application, like a software engineer, for this dish, it's perfect. So there you go. Chopped curly parsley, chopped green onion, and now some dill.
Oh, it smells so fresh.
Oh, the dill is the best. Dill is the best. Not much in the way of stalks.
No dried dough.
No, suppose if you had to, you could use dried for this, but I'm telling you what makes this dish is the fresh herbs that are gonna go on top of it. Just a big, nice, fine chop of the whole thing. Okay, so you can see right here, right? Dill, parsley, green onion. Now let's deal with our salmon. We're just going to build this right on a baking sheet. So let me get a baking sheet out of here. And throw some foil down. I have a box of foil sheets and I buy a restaurant supply store.
I love those things.
These things are because sometimes that's all you need. They're just these little pop-up things that like delis use for like wrapping a sandwich or something. They're perfect. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little oil. Do I have some oil? Wow, I just have literally a little bit of oil. So, because I don't want it to stick, a little oil here. Salmon goes on top. It's actually enough. Okay, so salt. Pepper, salt first. Pepper. Stay there, nobody move, wait. A little chili flake. Just to give it just a little bit of, you know, a little bit of spice, because we're going to add something that's a little sweet, and that's next. And here it is. Back up. Japanese mayonnaise. If you didn't have Japanese mayonnaise, of course you could use regular mayonnaise, but I'm telling you, this is where it's at. So a little bit of this. Just lightly brushed, or spooned as this case is. Big hit. And now the herbs. Go like this. Mix these guys. And now you want to be like really generous with this, because this is what really is going to add some sort of beautiful, is going to add beautiful flavor. And look how lovely that is.
Beautiful.
Right? And that's it. And this beautiful little piece of salmon with the beautiful fresh herbs on top and that little layer of mayo just gets slid right into a 250 degree oven, and it goes. We put 30 minutes on the clock. Start. You're going to want to make this tonight or tomorrow night, because you might be watching this late. Tomorrow night for sure. Just trust me, or wait till it comes out and then you'll see. Hey, so we want you to love Perch, sponsor of the show, like we love them. Check them out on perch.com. I hesitate to call them a kitchen bath store because they are so way beyond any kitchen bath store you've ever seen. You won't believe it. They got a bunch of locations around the country. Check them out. You'll love them like we love them. They're the best. And here we go. Perfect. Whoa. Look at that.
That is perfect.
That is perfect. So I'm going to do this. And you do this. And you do this.
Gorgeous.
And now we eat. You just take a little corner. And look at, here's the thing about this slow roasting. The salmon is perfect. It's moist. It's not dry. It's lovely. Dough. The little red pepper flake, really good. And super tender. I mean, I've not had better salmon in a long time. The addition of that little mayo is perfect. So beautiful.
That's amazing.
Gorgeous looking salmon, delicious salmon, moist salmon. 1, 2, 3 ingredients on top. 4 is the mayo. 5 the red pepper flake, and then the salmon. 6. Oh my gosh. This, look right here. You see the mayo has just sort of started to melt a little bit. Keeps the whole thing perfect. I say it all the time, you have to make this. A great start to whatever the hell this week on the live cast is going to be. But I want to make sure that you make this. So promise, put your hand up, say, Sam, I promise I'm going to make it. Thank you. Have a good day, don't eat shitty food, and we'll see you Wednesday. Bye.